chances are you are making lots of mistakes every video that are stopping you from making more money as a video editor. I know this because I made 10k per month 7 months after editing my first ever video, and I did it at 15 years old. Think about how fast the progression was there. At 15 years old, I've edited my first ever video. Before I turned 16, I made 10k per month with video editing, and I've done it multiple times ever since. And to progress further, there's 3 things that you need to do to make sure that you over-deliver on the video. And I have all of the editors that I coach to do all of this stuff, and it has helped countless editors make full-time income. The first thing that you need to do on your next project is that you need to set the deadline longer than needed. I keep repeating this in a lot of my videos and tell it to all the editors that I coach, and I do so for good reason. It's what stops most editors from actually building a portfolio they're proud of. It stops them from making animations of the same quality as the ones you see right now on the screen. Of right now, you don't set longer deadlines than needed. You just like think that the video is gonna take you 5 days and then take 5 days on it. Then you're hurting yourself in multiple ways. First is that you don't have any room for error. If you make a mistake, then you miss a deadline, which is a big problem. Missing a deadline is something that you don't ever want to do as a video editor. You want to always deliver the videos on time, so when you need to, you can raise prices on your client. And 3, you don't have any room to improve. You don't have room to make animations like the ones you see on the screen right now, which, by the way, they're all made 100% inside of Premiere Pro. The way that I made animations that look this 3D and look very complex is that I've taken the time, you might have heard about it before, of doing the 80 and 20. So you might have heard about this rule before, 80-20. It basically means that 20% of your efforts are gonna result in 80% of the results. And the rest 80% of the efforts are gonna result into the last 20%. Which is very true in editing. You can make like a mid animation in like 5 minutes. You can take 5 minutes and make an animation that is 80% as good as an animation that takes you like a whole day. So what most editors do is that they only do the 20% that gets 80% of the results. If you want to make the same amount of progress as I did, then as a video editor, you should take the time on your animations to do the 20 and 80%. It's making the deadline longer than needed, and instead of spending 3 days on one video, you spend 9 days on it to make animations like this one. And it's counterintuitive. When a client asks you, when do you think you'll be done? You should tell him the actual number, like I can get it done in 2 days. And on top of that, you usually respond with an understatement. Not only that you're not giving yourself time to improve and room for error, you're also underestimating. But taking the time to make these super small adjustments is what makes you progress. Each one of these animations I could have made like in a fifth of the time, and it would have looked really good. But I wouldn't be able to get the best clients in my niche, because the best clients are always looking for the top of the top. It's like Usain Bolt. Like nobody knows the second fastest runner in the world, but we all know Usain Bolt as the fastest ever. You want to take the time to be the best editor. You don't want to be the second best, you want to be the best. And you do that by taking longer than needed on the deadlines, and that will help you make 10k per month faster. Now, if you're wondering what you could improve in your videos, if you make an animation and you're like wondering like, Lava told me to spend like 2 more days on it, but the fuck do I do? It looks like pretty good already, I don't know what to improve. I have a link to a Discord in the description where you can join, and every Saturday I host editing reviews where you can just come up to me, send me your edit, and I will review it live and tell you what to improve. The editing reviews are for free, so you can just join the Discord from the link in the description and know how to spend the extra time to make your animations look great. The second thing that you need to do to make more money as a video editor is that you need to establish expectations. You need to understand that the editor is the one who sets the frame of the relationship. It's your responsibility to make sure no misunderstandings happen. You cannot blame the YouTuber for misunderstandings because he deals with more YouTubers than he does editors. If you're watching this, then I would assume you're not a complete beginner. Most likely you have worked with some YouTubers before, but he might have never worked with any editors before. He doesn't know how editing goes. Like, is he supposed to pay upfront or not? I don't know. Is he supposed to give you a style or let you do your thing? I don't know. How much does editing cost? I don't know. Like, he doesn't know anything. You're the one who sets the frame. You're the one who explains it to him. And it's your responsibility to establish expectations. He will just follow what you say. You cannot blame him for not knowing how to treat editors because he has never worked with editors before, or only have worked with 1 or 2. You will always have more experience than him, so you should lead him and tell him how the relationship will go. So what do you do actionably is that you assume that it's paid upfront. You tell him that you always do it that way, and you have been doing it that way since forever. You don't ask him, yo, is it okay if we pay upfront, or would you rather pay after, sir? When you ask him, he's just gonna say like, oh, I would rather pay after. Like, don't even say like, is it okay if we pay upfront? Just assume it's paid upfront. He doesn't know. You're the one who sets expectations. You can just tell him that it's paid upfront. Now, some YouTubers are gonna reject it completely, and then you just normally talk to him like normal. But most likely, when you just send him a PayPal link, he will just say, okay, I guess that's how editors work. I guess that's how video editing works. It just gets paid upfront. You also tell him your price instead of asking for his budget. Again, he doesn't know how long video editing takes. He doesn't know what video editors usually charge. There's a lot of editors that get mad when new YouTubers come to them and they ask him like, hey, what's your budget? And they say like $20. You're basically asking them like, how much would you want to pay me? Like, of course, he would want to pay you $20. But if we went through that interaction differently, if instead of asking for his budget, you just said, yo, I charge $300. Does that fit your budget? He will probably be like, oh, $200? I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's video editing. He takes a long time on it. Okay, I guess that works. He just doesn't know. You're the one who sets expectations. You need to keep this in mind for your next video. Also, make him agree on a style before editing the video, so his expectations are met. So instead of just getting the video and editing it and sending it to him, actually go on a call with him if possible, or if not, let's just message him. Tell him like, what style of editing do you want? Ask him questions about it. Ask him like, is it okay if I make this type of animations? Again, you establish expectations. That way, first of all, you will get what you want most of the time, and also you will have no problems of misunderstandings because you just set all of the expectations for your next video. You'll be surprised how much YouTubers don't care when you talk to them with confidence. You just want to feel like they're in good hands. Imagine you go on an airplane and you see the pilot just shaking nervously. Just imagine that right now, like, you don't know how to drive an airplane, but when you see the pilot shaking, then like, you're confused, like you question it. Like, first of all, you worry that he's not gonna be able to actually like manage it and you're gonna die. And you're gonna start asking questions. You're gonna be like, is there any other like flights I can attend other than this one? Should I go to a different company and take a different flight in another day? Like, just the same way when you go work with a YouTuber and you're just like, okay, so hello, I mean, what's your budget? $20? Okay, well, yeah. Like, you're not leading the conversation. You don't know what's happening. You should be establishing expectations, doing it with confidence, so you get what you want, and the YouTuber doesn't get the ideas that you don't know what you're doing. Also, editors always try to prove themselves to YouTubers by over-promising. They say that they will get it done in 3 days when they know that it's gonna take 5. They say that they will make it in Mr. Beast style when the client didn't even ask for that. I just want you to understand that you can't just establish any expectations you want. Like, YouTubers usually don't even know if a video is gonna take 1 day or 10 days. They're just waiting for you to tell them. So don't over-promise, say what you actually want, say it with confidence, and then if they disagree, then you can negotiate with them and start talking. But doing stuff like asking them for their budget instead of telling them your price is a big no. And over-promising can only lead to 2 outcomes. First of all, you fail and now you have under-delivered, or you succeed, in which case you just meet expectations. There's no way that you over-deliver when you over-promise. You can only under-deliver or just deliver normally. So for your next video, I want you to establish expectations, make it clear and ultra realistic. Establish what video styles that you're comfortable with making, like it will be good for your portfolio and he's okay with, the price that you will charge, and how long it's gonna take you to finish the video. You establish these 3 things before actually editing the video. These are the list, like remember this: video style, price, and deadline. The third things that you need to do in your next video to make more money is that you need to start updating him. Now there's a big difference between annoying the YouTuber and updating him. Updates are good. They don't require him to respond and put him at ease that the video is on track and is going to get delivered. He will actually just feel like you're a better editor even if we deliver the same exact video, but just give him updates instead of leaving him in the dark. Meanwhile, annoying him, you guessed it, is bad. Annoying comes in many forms, but the most common is asking him dumb questions, like having a problem with downloading the footage, and instead of asking your friends, other video editors, asking Google, you just ask him, yo, like the footage isn't downloading. He paid you money to save him time, and now you're making him do your job for you. A YouTuber just wants to send footage and do nothing else. Asking him to do your job for you isn't a good idea, so you need to start updating him, but never like don't annoy him. Don't ask him stupid questions. Ask first of all yourself, try to figure it out for like 1 hour. If you're not able to, then ask Google. If you cannot find an answer, then ask other video editors. And if nothing else works, then fine, ask him, but make it a last option. Meanwhile, you want to update him. You want to send him messages that are updates. Ideally, you don't send him any questions and you just send him updates. It's like you're trying to build a house and 2 companies come up to you. You're gonna need to pay $5,000 per month for this house to be built over a couple of years. One company says that you will just pay them every month and they will not show you the house. They will not tell you anything until it's done. The other one tells you that you will get constant updates. You will be able to tell them to change stuff. And for these couple of years, you will always know that it's on track. That your money is just not getting wasted or getting spent on something that you don't want. You're gonna be willing to pay this company that gives you updates more. Even if it's the same exact house, just the updates, just them updating you every month is worth a lot for you because it doesn't leave you in the dark. In the same way, you will be able to charge more, you will be able to increase your prices if you update him a lot. Send him just a quick update, even if it's just a message every 24 hours. Ideally, you want to send him an update every 24 hours, but like at the bare minimum, you should tell him like, hey, just a quick update. I just finished cutting and started on the visual effects fix right now. Just a quick message like that. You don't have to send him like actual animations, actual videos. You can just tell him in text what he did. Ideally, you send him an actual update, like sending him some animations that you've done for the video. That way he also has proof, he has something to look at. This alone will make him appreciate you way more and be willing to pay you way more. So for the next videos that you want to edit, I want you to first of all set the deadline longer than needed to be able to over deliver, improve your animations, and make show off animations, which are basically like animations that are way over the top. I wanted to establish clear expectations, making it super clear and super realistic that there's no way you miss them. You want to basically under promise and over deliver with expectations, and you set the expectations of price, deadline, and style of video. And then when you work on the video, I want you to keep updating the YouTuber you're working with, giving him just constant updates, even if it's just a short message like this one. One last time, if you're wondering what you could improve in your animations, you can just join the Discord server in the description. I just review edits for free every Saturday. You can come up, send me an edit, and they will just review it and tell you what to improve for free. Link to the Discord server in the description. Go watch this video next, and good luck.